He's the same thing you were. You level scorer. So. Yo, bro, the fact that he could steal the ball while just jumping. Yeah. He's a glass cleaner. Well, you gotta foul me every time.
I already put it in, but yeah.
Bro, this game is Magic Johnson, bro.
Honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. Coach, this is what I'm talking about.
Magic Johnson is nice.
Why you got
snowstorm camped out over the upper Midwest. Let's
the game
go.
Is nice.
It's time for some great football in Green Bay. Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers.
Yo! Nah, I don't know what that was.
This will be fielded on
Yo, that was nice, bro. I did not, bro, I did not see that. I thought Max was going to shoot it like usual. Yo, let me get out the paint. That's barbecue chicken.
First time with Devontae Freeman. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line.
What? Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready.
That's barbecue chicken.
On 3rd down.
Oh, no. I killed him on that.
Oh, he caught it.
And they worked this well up.
Bro, as long as my screen hits, it's over.
That one goes for 24.
Bro, this is hella hard to see him.
I love that play, because in the snow you think run,
and I'm wearing white.
Play there.
I'm wearing all white though. I could barely see my receivers.
Break down and make a tackle in the open field. Difficult normal conditions.
I got it.
These conditions.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It
Just no
checked and
cutback
somebody
lane to be
caught it.
found whatsoever.
I'll take it.
2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Turn me up,
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again. 2nd and 10.
Bro, it's past my bedtime.
They toss to Freeman. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. From the gun, it's Ryan. And finding
I got you.
Hooper. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup.
That was a 2.
Definitely.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Bro, I don't know whose man that is.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Now Ryan, and this is caught. I think he got that one.
Why do you keep calling him Trey Young?
Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
Okay, it's time for me to break out my
what happened to the Kanye?
for that one. And I don't have have anything. That was amazing. One-handed in this weather. I mean, you know the ball's got to be slick, but be able to catch it and come down with it. What do they call that? The process of the catch. He completed it all the way through.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Zadarius Smith.
Bro, you know when I had to clutch it like Kobe.
Sack on third down, it's a loss of 7.
Oh, I missed.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Nah.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check. Crouch.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Pick that.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Oh, he almost picked it.
Let's go.
Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. This one angles out of bounds.
That is a good
spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
I don't know, bro. I'm gonna just chill here.
Nah, I mean, I think they can still hear you.
I'm not playing 2K anymore.
The Falcons offense at the line.
Oh, you don't?
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves,
okay, how is this man
do we
coming
still
up
want
for
to
extra
try
quick?
one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails,
less
of a field goal.
You know what? Hold on. Let me call the group chat.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Tuesday. Hey, 50 the mic.
On 2nd and 9.
I knew it. Oh my gosh, I got rid of the ball.
In the end zone, down goes Matt Ryan, and that's a safety. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can
it? No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Now it's Breida. What a spin. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
54 Mike. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Second quarter action. 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. The pass from Ryan complete to Freeman. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah.
Ready, go 80. 25. 50. Oh, here we go. Oh. Ready, snap.
Ryan will throw again. It's caught. Jones. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. 27 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
And no return on this one as a fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I'm going to check it. Hold on. I'm going to check it at halftime.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this is their 3rd drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off the game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a 2nd drive, no 1st down.
Yo, he was really about to almost catch that, though.
Now you got to think about, okay, what type of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up?
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
He's a wildcat.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now this time Rodgers will throw. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
That is crazy. No, I'm spamming this. Yeah.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
I can't
and
now.
This will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm looking for.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Ryan. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Nah, I remember.
This time they stay on the ground.
Nah,
he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
To see my guys on the field, man.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. This is Breida.
Oh, hitting nothing good there again.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go, D.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Yeah.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He completes this one to back.
That's my fault. And
that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On first down, here's Breida. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Now Rodgers. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Hey, Tuesday.
Freeman again. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's Ryan. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. From the shotgun, Ryan. And that is incomplete. Here's Matt Bosher now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line.
I'm trying to get it 3 and out here.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I think he has to go
running out of the gun here, Breida. And nothing nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Here's Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling.
Oh, come
on.
on.
27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Packers. Matt Breida, 60 yards. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And the lead is up to 5. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going.
How, bro?
As they head to the field now,
come on.
with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Ryan. And that will be incomplete.
I don't know what
that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Yeah, you're right. That's crazy.
There's Matt Bosher now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are
right,
a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline.
Come on, Richard. No, Richard. Oh, my God.
Incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. He got a hand in there to break that one up.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, it hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Vic Beasley able to make the tackle.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
They run again with Breida. And an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Get 300. Get 300.
Rodgers looking to throw. Steps away to his left. That is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Breida, he'll try the right side. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Rodgers. He gets it to Cooks.
Richard Sherman coming out.
Finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They run with Breida. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. So with that need, they take care of business in the divisional round. They'll be back here at home next weekend. One more hurdle to get to the big show.
The good feelings, they just keep coming. They get to ride that wave for at least one more week because they have their big prize in their eyes, and that's getting into the Super Bowl, but they have to win next week after winning this one.
They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. So with that need, they take care of business in the divisional round. They'll be back here at home next weekend. One more hurdle to get to the big show.
The good feelings, they just keep coming. They get to ride that wave for at least one more week because they have their big prize in their eyes, and that's getting into the Super Bowl, but they have to win next week after winning this one.
Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side, and now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that. Going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and